马来亚虎是一种只出没在马来半岛的老虎品种，可以说是马来西亚的标志性动物。在50年代，马来半岛曾有约3000只马来亚虎，可如今所剩下的数量却不到150只。为了了解当中的原因，我们访问了苏丹阿杜拉皇家老虎保护区的执行长沙雷扎，而他揭露了马来亚虎走私的黑幕。
Because the tiger is so prized, everything from the whiskers to the tail to the bone to the teeth, everything is valuable. You know, mainly for traditional Chinese medicine, because you know in Indochina and in China, they believe that the tiger has strong properties, make you strong lah, make you cure you and all these kind of things. So is in Vietnam and all these other Indo-Chinese developing countries. So the demand is so high that in Indochina, the tiger is almost wiped out. You know, in Vietnam, I think no viable population. You know, because there's so few that they cannot breed already. You know. So it's in a few other countries lah. But the demand is still there. So what they do, the very experienced poachers, they come to Malaysia lah. Because we still have a lot of tigers. So they come here and they don't come, you think like hiking through the forest, cut the, no. Because they are with syndicate. The syndicate are the people that really make the money, and the syndicate don't only poach in Malaysia, they poach all over the world. Because after human trafficking, drug trafficking, arms trafficking, wildlife trafficking is one of the highest crime. You know, it's in the hundreds and millions of US dollars. So the same people that does all this smuggling, they are also smuggling wildlife, you know, and they are the one that bring all these people in, make sure that they know their route, and you know they have all the middlemen to take care of them, and they come to Malaysia. So when the poachers come, their main method is not shooting. There's some, but the main method is to actually use trap snares. These are wire snares, you know, that can even snare an elephant. So when they put these snares, they don't put 1 or 2 snares, they put hundreds and thousands of snares. So the snares is indiscriminate. Whatever step on the snares lah, whether you are a baby elephant, you are a sun bear, you are a kijang, you are a deer, everything they kill. So they kill more of the food, to the extent that the tigers are also lack food for breeding. Between 2010 to 2013 in Belum Temanggung, where the highest tiger population is, you know, within a few years, by 2017, 2018, they kill 60% of the tigers there. Within 3-4 years, you know. So the wildlife department and the conservation NGOs realize, because they collect data, right? So they realize that, wow, this is really extreme. Okay? So that is when wildlife department took extra steps to make sure that the bleeding or the killing of the tigers stopped. So the first thing that you need to do is to go after the poachers, because they are the one that's killing. The one that are making real money is all the syndicate middlemen, but the killing must stop first. You need the population to stabilize. If we go less than 150, let's say we go less than 100 or less than 80, then our population will be really unviable. That means we have tigers, but the tigers cannot breed. They are too scattered, there are too few of them, then we don't know their health. We might have the numbers, but they might not be healthy, they might be old, they might be sick, They cannot reproduce. So in order to recover the population of tigers, there are a few things you need to do. Catching the poachers alone is not enough, okay? But it's important. So on a national level, the Wildlife Department works with PDRM, Police Diraja, in terms of patrolling our forests. So that's under OBK, Operasi Bersatu Khazanah. Okay, so the police for the last 4 or 5 years, committed thousands of their personnel, especially their orang asli indigenous Noi Prak battalion, 2 battalions in Perak. There's 1,000 people that goes together with other agencies to do patrolling in our forests. The EFT, or the Ecological Transfer Fund, has given hundreds of millions to employ what you call community rangers. Community rangers are the orang asli, orang kampung, ex-veteran of the army or navy or of the armed forces, to come and are paid to do the patrolling. Before COVID, when the 2019, 2020, when PDRM and all the other agencies come together to do the poaching, there was significant drop already, because we didn't know COVID was coming, right? So we already put in the effort, and the drop was very high, you know. Some places, the encroachment and the poaching dropped by 70, 80, 90%, you know. And then lockdown, COVID. So during the lockdown, it's almost 100% or 99 or 90% poacher free lah, because they also cannot travel, you know, because they are foreigners, right? But now we see the signs of them coming in, but not in the big numbers that they used to come lah. We have to be very careful lah, because it's not money, you know. When there is opportunity to do money and it's big money illegal, they will always, if you're not aware, they will come in and take advantage lah. So it's a continuous effort lah, you know. There's also a lot of effort at state level to make sure we have ecological corridors or wildlife corridors, so that wildlife can, even though in the middle got development, but they can move from forest to forest. That's very important for genetic pool. If not, you're in the same forest, you interbreed, and then your species get weaker and weaker to the point that one day you'll just self-extinct. So you need the genetic pool. So you need to create more food for them. You need to make sure that there are big areas of habitat that is protected, like Taman Negara, state parks, wildlife reserve, and then you must make sure there's connectivity, and then good management, or in terms of monitoring the population. So all that has to come into play. So the Malayan tiger, or our tiger, is not just a wildlife icon. The Malayan tiger to Malaysian is more than that. It is so iconic that, you know, even our national emblem is a tiger. Our football team is harimau. You know, anything that portrays strength, police, protection, is all tiger. So it will be very sad that our icon in our country that symbolizes strength, you know, if we don't look after it, it's gone. Malayan tiger specifically is abundant only in Malay Peninsula. So if you are a Bengal tiger, so Bengal tiger is in India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, you know, even in Myanmar, they all have Bengal tigers. That's the most tigers. I think about 2,000 plus Bengal tigers in the world. So a lot of countries can look after Bengal tigers. So if Bhutan say I don't want to look after the tiger lah, Nepal is looking after the tiger, India is looking after the tiger. So a lot of people. But for the Malayan tiger, nobody can look after it. It's us Malaysian. It's our icon. It's our symbol of strength, and it exists only in the Malay Peninsula. What you want to do? You want people from Nepal to come here and help save your tiger? Cannot lah. You want Europeans to come and save tigers because they have no more big carnivores in their country, you know. So you can't. So it's up to the Malaysian public. If we hold the symbol of our strength, it's a symbol of unity among all our races and all the Malaysian people. There's something we have in common. Then we have to make sure that we protect and look after it lah. So that ends our interview.
And in the whole world, only 150.
Yeah, whole world.